So we're told that Joan estimated both the distance of the trip and her average speed in miles per hour. So she then took the estimated distance and then divided by the average speed. So I'm using E for the estimate. And the question is, was her estimate within 0.5 hour of the actual time? So whatever the actual time was, is it 0.5 hour on both ends, meaning it could be less by 0.5 or greater within that range. Let's start with statement 1. It says Joan's estimate for the distance was within 5 miles of the actual distance. So if this was D is the actual distance, her estimate would be somewhere here. Now this doesn't tell me anything about the estimate for the time, so that alone is insufficient. In fact, that same logic can be used for statement 2. There's only information about the estimate for her average speed, that it was, if the R is the actual one, it's within 10 miles per hour, less or more. So 2 alone is also insufficient. Now, for 1 and 2 combined, we need to show some examples. And we want to think of a little bit extreme, and I think a good example would be if we looked at the distance, let's call it 5 miles as the actual distance. So that means it has to fall between 0 and 10 miles, because this limit would help us. And then for the speed, we could say 10 miles per hour is the actual speed. So again, it would be between 0 and 20 miles per hour. The actual speed would be anywhere here. Now, in terms of the actual time, because I've chosen 5 miles, the actual distance, 10 miles per hour is the speed, that's half an hour. So the question is, was her estimate within 0.5 hours? So the estimate, is it between 0 and 1 hour? So if we choose her actual estimate to be 5 miles for the distance and 10 miles per hour for the speed, well, the T estimate would be 0.5. In this case, we would say yes. Now the question is, how do we get a no? So the no would be if we pick a distance, or estimate, to be close to 10 miles, and then time, and the speed estimate to be 1 miles per hour. In this case, the estimate of time would be 10 hours, which would be outside this range, and that would be a no. So we were able to create these simple examples to show that even together, they're insufficient. And the answer is E.